Hi there everyone, welcome back for another Missing Stamps video. I'm Cassie. Today we're going to be working on a fun background, but let's talk about what we're using first. I have this Forest Path stamp set. It's really neat, it's got some really great sentiments, and it does have this one die to go along with it. We're also going to be using the Rabbit Hole Stencil. I love this stencil. I've used it so many times, and these are a part of the Alice collection. And then I did bring in some Lindy's Gang Magicals. I hadn't used these before. We're using some Sassy Sapphire and Blueberry Streusel Blue. And we have some mixed media paper. So I went ahead and cut that down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches. I'm spritzing some water on it. And then I'm taking that first magical called, this one's Sassy Sapphire, and I'm just sprinkling that on there. Probably using a little too much, but I wanted to see what we're going to do with this. I've used these before, not these particular colors, and I had an idea in my head, and I wanted to see how it would work. So I just sprinkle a little bit of that on there, and as you can see, I'm kind of spritzing tiny bits of water over the top of that, just to kind of get that powder moving. And then I'm going to hit that with my heat tool going back and forth. It's going to end up almost mostly covering that paper with that tealish color. And I think it ends up looking really pretty. I'm going to just keep working that because there's a lot of water on there. Another reason you need to use the mixed media paper because of all that water. And here you can see I've got that piece done. There's some color kind of in some certain areas, and then it's mostly spread out. But that paper's kind of warped, so I decided to bring in my Clingy Craftmate, and we're going to just stick that paper down on top. It's going to hold it nice and straight and flat. And then I'm going to put my stencil over the top. That is called the Rabbit Hole Stencil once again. And so I'm just pushing that down, and I'm going to spritz a little bit of water over the top. And then we're going to bring in that Blueberry Streusel. Now this is something I'd never tried before, using powders through a stencil. And so I wanted to see how this would work. And at first I was like, ooh, maybe it didn't do what I wanted it to do. So I'm going to spritz a little more water. Still wasn't necessarily doing what I was hoping it would do, which would be moving around a little bit more. So I decided to bring in another piece of mixed media paper and squish that down. Get that color moving. And what a happy accident. Oh my goodness. I ended up being so happy with both of these pieces by the time all was said and done. And now we can see why they call them magical. You can see the different colors that are in those powders. You've got some pinks and dark blues and light blues and purples. It's so pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and hit these with my heat tool so that I can get those nice and dry, and then we'll set those off to the side to dry even more. But there's a lot of shimmer in here that you really can't see on the video. I'm going to try to hold that up to the camera to see if I can get the video or the shimmer to show, but it is gorgeous. All right, so now we're bringing in that stamp set, and I was trying to decide, because as you can see there are 4 sentiments on there, and I just couldn't decide which one I wanted to use. I do decide, because those backgrounds are so cool, that I'm going to stick to just using the post with the signs on it. And so we're going to stamp that up onto some Express It cardstock using some Black Widow ink. I'll stamp that down 2 times, obviously, because we're going to make 2 cards now. Like I said, happy accident. Only planned to make 1, but I love when that happens. So now we're going to color these with our Olo markers after I stamp the sentiments into each of the signs. What's neat about this stamp set is that it does have little sentiments that go inside there. One of those says not this way, one says wrong way, and one says nowhere, which I think can be, kind of fun. Obviously, this is the part of the Alice line of stamps, and so, it goes along with that. But the sentiments that you can choose from are begin at the beginning and go on till you come to the end, then stop, which I thought was a really good one. Another one was her mind had gone out for a stroll and fallen down a rabbit hole, which I like that one too. And then we have, if you don't know where you're going, any path will do. And also think of this as an adventure. So I end up using those 2 that say, if you don't know where you're going, any path will do, and think of it as an adventure. And so this sign goes perfectly with that. This could be a fun graduation card, especially if somebody wasn't exactly sure what they plan to do afterwards. Or, anybody who's just in a, don't know where to go. Like, what are we doing here? Maybe a job, whatnot. This could fit into a lot of possibilities. So I'm putting all the colors up on the screen, as you can see, and it's very simple coloring that I'm doing, not using a whole lot of colors, and then just adding that CG3 just to add a little bit of shadowing to the signs themselves. And then I'll bring in that matching die and run that through my little Scout die cutting machine for both of those. And then we're going to go on to kind of trim down our panels. So I decided that one of the panels I wanted to have a backing of that light blue, as you can see up there. So I'm going to trim these down to be a total of 4 inches by 5 1/4. So I'm trimming all 4 of those sides down until it measures that. And it'll be the same thing with the turquoise and dark blue one. We're going to trim that down to be 4 inches by 5 1/4, just snipping off little bits on all 4 sides. And this one that I'm cutting now is going to have the white background. As you can see, I have 2 card bases ready. Those were 5 1/2 inches by 8 1/2 inches and scored at 4 1/4. So they're side folding A2 size cards. And I'm going to use liquid glue here. You could use like some double-sided adhesive, like a score tape or something like that, or a rip and stick tape or something similar. That would hold this down really well. Or in my case, I've decided to use liquid glue. And the reason for that is because these papers are a little bit warped. This one more than the other one. And so I wanted to make sure that paper stays down. And so then we'll glue this one down to that blue panel, and then we'll go ahead and glue that down to the card base. But I really love how these are turning out. Those backgrounds are just neat. I'm going to have to do more of those because that was a lot of fun. And I, again, love that you can get a 2-for-1. All right, so those are ready. Now we're going to stamp out those sentiments. And again, at the time I was stamping, I wasn't 100% sure which ones I was going to use. So I'm just stamping some out on the white paper and some out on the blue paper. It's that longer one I don't use, but I do like it. Begin at the beginning and go on till you come to the end, then stop. That's fun. And then we'll stamp out the other one that I end up actually using. But we're going to trim all 4 of those down using the guillotine trimmer, and I'm just lining that up along the edge of that clear plate that you see. And now that everything is nice and trimmed down, we're going to bring in some foam strips, and we're going to put those on the back of not only our signs, but also our sentiments. And then I'm going to use some liquid glue on the back of each of those, so that I can move it around if I need to. And we already stamped on the inside. Think of it as an adventure. I didn't have that on camera, but it does say that on the inside. I will show you when I show you the card a little bit closer. And I decided not to do any more embellishing on here. I figured those backgrounds looked pretty cool, although you absolutely could. You could put something fun down, like maybe some stars or something. That would be neat. And so that's going to finish off both of our cards today. Only meant to make 1, ended up with 2, but look at that shimmer. There, you can see it on the camera pretty good now. And think of it as an adventure, just like this card was. So if you like this video and you like these cards, please hit that like button. Definitely consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. And huge thanks for sticking around, watching my video, using my affiliate links. All those things do keep me producing videos, and I appreciate you so much. So thank you, and I will see you very soon in another video. Bye, everybody.